In a world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical. Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here. Today I'm bringing you an episode of Subsistence on Season 4. Alright, well, I got attacked last night. The regular hunter from over there came over and attacked the house a little bit. Did a little bit of damage to this wall, left an arrow for me. It was pitch black. There was nothing, one, to show you, and two, nothing I could do. So, I just let him do his thing. But, I did construct a refinery. Awesome. Now, it's going to be tough trying to use this thing for a while because I don't have the resources to really keep it going. I'm going to do this. And I did catch a salmon last night, as you can tell. We need to get wood, though. And I was wrong. I'm running out of grubs. I need to get more tackle. So, it is a wood gathering day. Let's check on the planta. Oh, perfect. It was raining all night, so this thing stayed full all night, 100%. It was awesome. Loved it. And it sounds like another storm's coming in, which is fine. I'll let this build back up. The next thing I need to do, I need to start expanding my power. So I'm going to have to start making power storage, mass storage. I need to make one of each so that I can make the workbench itself. I do want to get to a workbench. I might even find a lock crate today. That'd be nice as well. So we are on the hunt for wood. And I might as well aim for the big trees. So I can get grubs at the same time. Because I'm running out of grubs. My thought of using my house as a tackle factory with hunters, I don't think it's going to work. It's not viable long term. Short term, yeah, it might work out, but long term, nope, not going to work. Oh, ooh. Bad, go over the hill. Now, I know what's going to happen, but I'm waiting for the time that I'm running home. Like, okay, I'm going to run back, drop my stuff up. I'm going to run into one or two hunters fishing on my pond. I can see that happening for sure. Alright, I thought I heard somebody hitting wood over here. It's like, no, don't be over here. Anywhere but my big trees. I need me grubs. Now, in the later stages of the game, when I'm killing hunters all the time, I don't need to actually get grubs from trees. I get most of my grubs just from killing rogue hunters. They seem to have a lot of grubs on them. At least in my last season they did. Come on. There we go. Hit 3 or 4 of these today. That'll be a good stockpile of wood and a few grubs. And then we will hopefully find them. I kept saying I'm not gonna look for a lock crate. I'm just gonna let it, appear in front of me. Oh, wait a minute. In case it's gonna disappear, I see a vegetable. Potato seed. Cool. Now, I do want to start reorganizing my base. I'm just not sure how I'm going to do it. But it's going to take a lot of wood to do it. I do have an interesting idea. The center is going to be a sunken, and not actually in the water, but that was a cool idea as well. A sunken platform. And then my living / workshop type areas would be elevated by a half platform. That's the idea that I'm having. Oh, kitty. What level are you, kitty? You're level 1. So you're an arrow and a shotgun blast. Come here. Come here. Took 2 shotgun blasts. Darn it. Well, I'm not bleeding. Not infected. Okay. Now, I might regret not healing, but I think I'm going to hold off. I'll heal over time. Ooh. I need to, I don't need to rush back, but I definitely want to make a antidote with that liver. The steak I'll eat, the liver gets turned into an antidote. Medicine. Blueberry. Thank you. I saw the fiber, but I got distracted by the blueberry, so. I find more than enough fiber. Yeah, if you guys see me running by fiber, don't worry about it. It's just because there's so much fiber in the world. I mean, it literally is everywhere. And if you want to be a hunter, no. Darn it! You know what? If you're gonna chase me anyways, come here. Come on. Come on. I want that blueberry. I can't get the wood, that's fine. But I want that blueberry. So line up for the metal, the blueberry. Ooh, more scrap metal. Yeah. Leave me alone. You're useless to me. I already have more than enough meat. Missed the fiber, but got the scrap. I think that's a fair trade. Are you done? Yes. Oh, more blueberries. Nice. Oh, look at that line of fiber. Oh, wow. Yes, please. Yeah, just looked over my shoulder. I'm like, oh. Hello, Moto. More nails. Yes, that's actually, I needed that. I really needed these nails. The only thing, I like the idea of a sunken base, but I'm gonna have to waste a lot of wood because I don't like the idea of a floating base. Now, yes, my base is quote unquote floating above the water, but it is anchored in reality based on the 2 foundations on either side. And the fact that I've cut down one of these trees and made these giant logs that hold my house up. Hey, it's a video game. I can pretend. That's what I'm looking at. It's like, I'm gonna have to at least add skirting to the bottom to then farcical that I've created some type of flotation system that keeps my that explains why the base actually isn't touching the ground. It's actually floating on the pond. I see a road camp. Now, I'm not fully healthy right now. I don't have a helmet. I'd rather deal with hunters coming to the pond one by one. Now, what I'm thinking is if I... Okay. If I do run into hunters at the pond, that I will probably, since I've already pissed them off and I'm going to get a revenge attack from it anyways, my thought process is while they only have 2 hunters right now, if one of them's already dead from coming to the pond and getting shot in the head, then that base is a prime base to go ahead and finish off. I'm going to have to figure out a way to get into bases now. God, because I hate making the grenades. It takes so much resources to make explosives. Which it should. Oh, come on. You don't want this bag. This bag's not going to do you any good. Yeah, but he wants to eat me, that's for sure. No, that's the bad part. The bears kill you. You think the bear is going to eat you. No, they just want to kill you, and then they kind of look at you and just walk away. I'm like, really? Really? I'm not good enough to eat? You don't like the taste of me? You stuck-up bear. A bitter critical is not enough for you, huh? Good enough when I'm alive, but as soon as I'm dead, he's like, yeah, whatever. Need to get back to cook this meat up. No, not right now, rabbit. I might get a rabbit later today. But for right now, I will leave the rabbit be. Not a bad haul, honestly. Not a bad haul at all. Man, the planter on top of my house, I saw it from this. I'm like, is that a lock crate on my house? Like, no, that's my planter. Man, that would be classic. I'd see a locked box on top of my house. I'd run to go get it. By the time I reached my house and got up on the roof, it would despawn. I'm trolling myself. That'd be awesome. I would die of disappointment and laughter. Alright. Let's go ahead and cook the steak. I don't have the stuff I need. Okay. Thought I did. No problem. I can get it. I'll just take a minute. Drop that there. Can't spoil. If it spoils, it's no good. Need to make some more storage. I'm starting to run out of storage room. But that's actually a good thing. It means I'm doing pretty good so far. What do I have? Oh, not nearly enough wood. Guess I'll have to go get more wood. Come on, come on. If there's anything there immediately. I see one over there, but I know if I don't, that steak's gonna burn. Come on. Actually, I'll wait for that steak. Those. I'm up to 83 and 84. This is so nice. Thank you. Yeah, I like the food buff system. Even in the early game, it goes up slowly, but you can build up a decent amount of food buff before you ever make the oven. Yeah, I think I was doing the food buff thing the wrong way in the season I was in the middle of when we got that. I think I should have just continued eating the basic stuff and used the oven when I had, just when I needed it, or when I wanted a bigger hit or something. Is this going up decently? Oh, come on. Get a breath. I'm not gonna. I have to find. I'm gonna have to go back to one of the other ponds. I'm one short. One short. Come on. That's right? Yep. I need one. One. It usually spawns in pretty quickly. That's why I'm not running off. I know it'll respawn here in just a moment. Sometimes you can see it from the surface too. It's a lot easier moving around up here than it is down there, so. You know what? Since I'm down here, I might as well gather some sandstone. Something else I'm gonna have to start collecting as well. The game's trolling me right now. I like how the sound under the water is what you would think it would be. You still hear it, but it's, you know, it's muffled. All right, well, I guess I'm gonna have to go to another source. Question is, do I want to go back to the mainland? I think I'm gonna go to this, the mountain lake up here. What I will call mountain, just at the base of the mountain. We'll get the, and I'll just make the antidote when I'm over there. All for that one piece of kelp, but I don't want to waste the liver. And if I'm not going to cook and eat it, I have to turn it into an antidote, which is the best use of that liver that I got from that cougar. Still kind of miffed that I had to waste a second shotgun round. Makes me wish I had just gone ahead. Yeah, I got enough. Just gone ahead and done the arrow run trick that I like. Save my shotgun shell, but I figured one shotgun shell would be worth it. But it wasn't worth two. See, I want to level up my shotgun. So even if I miss a little, you know, if I'm not getting that perfect spread, it still kills it. All right. Now, I wasn't going to be using the refinery very much. I know I made it right away. It was something I could make last night. I had all the resources, so I went ahead and made it. And I was trying to decide if I wanted to make that or the mass and power storage. And I was looking at it. The mass and power aren't going to do me much good either because I only have one way to generate power, and that requires a lot of fat. And I haven't been going after a lot of wolves and or bears. Go ahead, craft that up. I'll also take all the kelp from this pond since I had to come all the way over here. That's the first time that I had no kelp spawn in that pond when I was looking for it. Usually, I can pick the pond, go from one side to the other, and usually respawn. It's like the game knew that I needed that one last piece to make an antidote. And just like, no, no, no. You can't have that. Safe? Pretty much. Yeah. Have to check for wolves and stuff. Wolves, bears. Here's something I haven't seen yet, but it's going to be very interesting. I'm going to be in a pond trying to get resources. And I'll be like in the center, and I'll hear whoop, and I'll look up, and there'll be a hunter's fishing bobber sitting there. I was like, and probably the hunter would probably see me and start shooting me. But if not, that'd be kind of cool. I wonder if you could take their bobber. Something I might have to try. I think today is a bust. For everything else I wanted to do, I really think it's going to be a bust. I mean, I did get a cougar and a liver, and I have a second antidote, which I have to put that home now. I don't want to lose it in case I die. And I need chickens and or rabbit, definitely. Let's get some wood on the way back home. And as I'm going, I will attempt to gather up some much needed food resources. Now, I didn't get a lot of blueberries today. Most of the ones I picked up. Yeah, I did. But I still have some carrots and potatoes and an onion back at the house, I believe. The worst case scenario, I could eat those. I could also go kelp fishing. You know, go get some kelp as well. It's not great, but in a pinch, the kelp is not a bad fruit and vegetable source. It's just a really poor one, but it's better than nothing. How much do I have? 16. Also, my nighttime forays to get wood are a lot harder now because the hunters can come by at any hour to either attack and or fish. Now, I knew that was going to be an issue. I accepted the challenge of living on a hunter hotspot. Meaning, not only are they going to come and say hi to me every once in a while, they're also going to come over there just to try to fish. I thought the interaction would be kind of fun. I really want to build a platform near one of their fishing spots where the hunters stop to fish and see how close I can get to a hunter while standing on a foundation. You know, standing on my base. Will they completely ignore me? Can I walk right up to the back of its head, put an arrow and just thunk, put an arrow right in its head? That'd be kind of cool. I'd feel kind of dirty, but it still would be fun. Actually, I won't feel dirty. It'd be like revenge for all the times they've killed me. Yes, I'm looking for a lock crate. I'm hoping that. And the reason why I came around this way. Ooh, blueberry, I needed that. As I was hoping. Not a lock crate, but I did get a chicken. They're going to be breakfast if I don't catch any fish. Actually, if I get 3, that'd probably be best. I'd rather run, grab a chicken now. That one I'll cook tonight for sure, but if I can catch a chicken on foot, that means it has health. The carcass will last longer. And I can save it for breakfast in the morning. I like now that I understand that, you know, catching that live chicken adds time to when you have to cook it, or you'll lose the meat. That bag's not worth it. There's a wolf there. That's why I'm not going. Ooh. Oh, but there's. You know what? I will chase the next chicken. There's 2 bags. I want the 2 bags. There might be blueberries in them. a cotton seed. Well worth it. Well worth giving up a live chicken for. Yeah, I see you. Grab some copper real quick. And look at the hunter base. Yeah, I see you, buddy. I'm not messing with you today. I wonder how far their boundary is today. This far away, I should be relatively safe. Alright, well, sun's starting to set. I definitely am going to be heading home. And I'm hoping for a chicken on the wing. Come on. Come on, spawn a chicken in front of me so I can catch the chicken on the way home. It's not going to give me a chicken. Level 2 bear. That's not a chicken. That is not a chicken. That's not what I asked for. He's walking, but not fast enough to be a concern, I don't think. I guess I'm not going to get that chicken I wanted. That's okay. I mean, there'll be other chickens in the world. I'll find that chicken that was meant for me. Oh, my plants are growing. Yes. Need fertilizer. I'm going to take a dead chicken and stick it in there as fertilizer. Realistically. Perfect. Alright, guys and gals. That's today's episode and my time for today. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this content. If you have, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.